This is Tom Russ for TRSB Sports Podcast. We're here in Brentwood for business in Brentwood. Delighted to be joined by promoter Jon. Jon, firstly, how are you?
Good, thanks, Tom. How are you?
Yeah, all good, thank you. Firstly, thank you for the opportunity. Us three, we're absolutely delighted to be here. We're looking forward to the fights and getting some new faces on the channel, so thanks very much.
No problem.
It seems quite quiet at the moment. We're getting set up, but it almost feels like the calm before the storm. What sort of atmosphere should we expect in here tonight when this place is full?
We're hoping it'll be electric. We've pretty much sold it out, which is good. As you can say, they can't see it right now on the camera, but we're assembling the ring as we speak. All the chairs have gone out. Production team are checking all the lighting and the sound. It feels like it's gone a bit too smooth, if we're honest, this morning. There's not been many hiccups. A couple of things here and there that's happened where people haven't got breakfast booked in a hotel for fighters. I'm like, if that's the biggest issue, we can sort that. So far good. But yeah, we're looking for a really cracking show. We've got a great cast, headlined by Allington against Robbison. That got upgraded yesterday, if you're not aware yet, to the full English title for the light welterweight, or super lightweight as you probably call it now. So that should be really, really good. There's a bit of a needle on that. They fought before. It was a draw about a year ago on an MTK show. So it's a real 50-50 fight, and it's just who's prepared, who's going to win it on the night.
And if this video is going to go up for the actual event start, so is there still tickets available? People want to come down if they're local to the area?
Yeah, if you're local in the area, we still got tickets on the door. There aren't many, but we still got some VIP and some standard £50 standard, £100 VIP. We've got some tickets on the door. So if you're local in Essex, get down. It's going to be a great night.
And tell us a little bit about yourself as well, because I understand you used to stand this side of the camera.
That's right, yeah. So I worked in the media side like yourself, so I worked for the Boxing Voice. I still do, to be fair, but for about 2 years I was doing interviews for the Boxing Voice. Always been a dream of mine to promote. Probably felt like a dream. I probably got more chance of winning the lottery than being a boxing promoter, because how would I? But then when I got into the sport, built some relationships, realised that I had some good contacts, and it takes a lot to try it, because it isn't easy. If it was easy and you made money that easy, I think everyone would try it. So it's quite stressful, the build up to it. There's a lot that goes into it. There is myself and Aaron, the business partner, we do it together. So he does a lot as well. He looks after a lot of the production as well. So we're hoping the event tonight's going to be amazing. As I'm looking now at all the smoke and the lasers and stuff, it look like it's going to be really, really good. But yeah, keeps us busy.
And on a personal note as well, the world's been in a strange place for the last couple of years. Lockdowns, no sport. There was no boxing last month, but it seems like it's returned in a big way. So for yourself personally, how pleasing is it to get fighters out, but also get crowds back in to support their fighters as well?
Yeah, it's amazing. Firstly, from the fighters, because they're more important than me. These fighters, that's their living. So if they can't fight, whether it's a pandemic or whatever, they haven't got money coming in. So some of them have to go and get second jobs or first jobs because there's just no boxing on. From a selfish point of view, we kind of announced this at the beginning of December, maybe end of November, announced the line-up, and then obviously we were told that boxing was banned in January, and rightly so. The board felt that was the right thing to protect people. So we were sort of like sitting there, sort of like squeaky bum time, thinking, is it going to come back February? Because if it hadn't, we had an agreement with the Brentwood Centre that they'd push the date forward. But obviously you've got fighters in training camp, they'd been sparring the whole way through, they pay for that, they've got themselves ready, conditioned for February the 12th, which is today. So fortunately the board agreed, as did the government, that all sports back with no restrictions at the moment. So it means we can have, about a year ago when they did bring it back, you can only have half full arenas as well. So that makes it really challenging, because the guys need to sell tickets to pay their way and to pay the bills. So the fact that we can have a full attendance tonight is great.
Yeah, we've only been going 4 months, and we've seen firsthand how difficult it is for fighters. Not only have they got to sell tickets, they've got a job, they've got to self-promote. So for what you do, it's perfect. But listen, we're really looking forward tonight, some mouth-watering fights, and hopefully we'll catch up with you at the end of the night.
Top man, enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Tom.